How do dreamers, thought leaders, paradigm shifters change the world? They have to ask themselves this one question: am I willing to chase my dreams? If you want to know how to push the boundaries of your influence, impact the world, and live out your God-given dreams, then this is the podcast for you. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Passion and Prestige podcast. I am your host, world changer, dream chaser, and all-around nice guy, Teron Nolan. I am glad you are here with us today because, look, today we're going to strip it all the way back. This is a reflection time. I'm going to drop all of the nice polished edits and make it just really stripped back and just speak directly from my heart. So, let's do it.
They just wanna knock you off the top, but I ain't gonna drop till I say so. Till I say so. 'Cause I say so.
Discouragement. I cannot be the only one who has experienced discouragement. I hate discouragement. I am so tired of feeling this way. So, if you've been following me, you know this journey of pursuing passions and following dreams and doing this podcast. And I can tell you this, man, just being completely 100% vulnerable and honest, it has been a hard grind. I have hit a point where I am just super discouraged. Wake up every morning and I'm just like, I don't want to do anything that has to do with passion and prestige. I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to post the daily encouragement on Instagram. I don't want to edit these podcasts. I don't want to record anything. I don't want to get behind the mic. I don't want to do anything because I'm discouraged. And the reason I'm discouraged is this. There's always going to be two voices. The voice of truth and the voice that is obviously a voice of lies. Right? That voice of lies, that lying voice has been screaming at me these last couple of weeks. And it's just been saying, why are you wasting and investing so much time into this when no one is going to listen? I mean, honestly, the voice that is lying to me is saying, look, make room on your shelf for another failed dream. Put this podcast next to your last 6 or 7 failed dreams, because that's where it's going. This is what I'm fighting every single day, and I am discouraged. I have found myself in this state of just lacking motivation because I'm starting to allow the voice of lies to sink in. I remember my cousin told me this a long time ago, and I'm not exactly sure how it relates, so bear with me, follow with me. He told me a long time ago, he said, look, this is what the enemy does. The enemy doesn't care about getting in your heart. The enemy doesn't want you to love him, right? He could care less whether you love him, whether you hate him. He doesn't care about that. What he wants to do is he just wants to poison your heart. It's not so much that he wants to live there. He just wants to poison it. And he said it's like this. When you listen to the voice of lies, it is like letting a stranger walk into your house. And that stranger is holding a handful of seeds. All that stranger has to do is have the slightest access to your backyard, and he launches those seeds. He throws and tosses those seeds. That's all he has to do. Once those seeds have hit your garden, guess what? Your garden is now infected and infested with whatever the enemy has thrown in there. You're going to start noticing weeds and all of these different kind of plants that you never planted starting to mix with those beautiful flowers, that beautiful garden that God has given you, that God has been cultivating. You allowed an enemy into your house, into your space, and that enemy threw seeds. And those seeds have now created weeds, and it's starting to choke the life out of your garden. It's stripping the beauty out of your garden. That is discouragement. That's what has happened. That's what has happened to me. Now, I'm in that process of going out and saying, okay, I need to get rid of all these weeds. All of these lies, all of these doubts, all of these fears, I got to get rid of them. Because if I don't, they will choke out the life and the beauty of my garden. You see, I want to quit. But I made a commitment to myself, to my wife, to God, that I am not going to quit. I am going to continue. Because here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. Most of the time, we quit right before we are about to hit a breakthrough. Whew. Now, that may be the finish line breakthrough that we're all hoping for, right? We succeeded. Our dream is now where we want it to be. We are living it out. It is successful. That's great. But it may not be the finish line. It may just be the next level, right? If you played a video game, you know what I'm talking about. You start at level 1. You don't just jump straight to level 10. You start at level 1. You go and you progress through level 1. You beat what you need to beat, and level 1 develops you for level 2. Once you get to level 2, you have to go through level 2, go through that process, develop what you need to develop, learn what you need to learn, because it's going to get you ready for level 3. Too many times we stop right before we get that lesson that is going to prepare us for the next level, right before that breakthrough. I feel like I'm right there. I don't know what that breakthrough is, but I can tell you this, the discouragement, the waves and waves of discouragement are trying to knock me back, saying, don't push forward. Just stop. I can't do that. Tribe, I made a commitment to you. That I am on this journey as you are on this journey. That is what is so cool and so intimate about this podcast. Is this isn't something, I'm not speaking from an expert point of view. I'm speaking for someone who's in the trenches with you, going through the ups and downs with you. You get to watch my journey. Those of you who see me on Instagram, you get to see the highs and the lows. You get to see it all. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to leave a diary, a visual diary of what it really is to follow your dreams. It's a lonely road. It's difficult. There are great times. Don't get me wrong. You're going to hit some highs, some really high highs, but you're going to hit some lows as well. There's going to be discouragement. There's going to be enemies surrounding your garden, waiting to toss seeds. You have to keep pushing forward. Protect yourself. Protect your mind. Protect your heart. Keep going forward. You got to surround yourself with people who will encourage you, not discourage you, because the world, look, there's so many people in this world that are waiting to discourage you. There's so many people that are lining up to shoot some hate your way. So don't surround yourself with those people. Surround yourself with people who are going to love you and encourage you and push you forward. I'm going to be completely 100% raw and honest with you. This morning I woke up and I thought it was over. I thought I was going to quit. I thought I was going to throw in the towel. And I just had tears welling up in my eyes of not another dream that has failed. I went to a park and I sat on a bench, let the sun hit my face, and I just prayed. I just talked to God. And I said, God, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what your plan is, but you know that my motives are pure. I just want to help people. I just want to encourage people. I don't want this to be another failed dream. I don't know how to get it to that point. And here's the thing I learned. Look, God didn't give me an answer, but I know that God has the answer. And I'm going to continue to follow. One step at a time. It's not up to me to know the whole picture. It's not up to me to see the whole picture. That's not my lane. God has the whole picture in mind. I just got to follow the steps. You just have to follow the steps. So I don't know where you are in this process, in this progress, but don't quit. Please don't quit. I say this all the time and I mean it. The world is waiting for you to accomplish your dream because that is your dream. It's unique to you. Your voice, your passion, your style, your flair. It is your dream and the world is waiting. But if you quit now, you're quitting right before that breakthrough. You can't stop. Passion and Prestige, I'm talking to myself more than I'm talking to you. I got to encourage myself because that's what we have to do sometimes. So this is just a stripped back version, a raw version, a look inside of a dreamer. I hope that it helps somebody out there. Now I'm going to end this episode the way I end every single episode with these powerful, powerful words. Chase your dreams until the dreams you chase become a reality. Go change the world. And remember, fight through the discouragement. You got this. I'm with you. Let's do it. So now that you're part of the Passion and Prestige tribe, I want to know what you think. I love hearing from my listeners. So if you wouldn't mind taking a screenshot of you listening to this podcast and tag us at Passion and Prestige on Instagram. And don't forget to go into your podcast app, subscribe, and leave us a 5-star review and a 5-star rating. This helps us reach way more people. Passion and Prestige tribe, thank you so much. I will see you next week, and remember, chase your dreams until the dreams you chased become reality. Go change the world.
They just wanna knock you off the top, but I ain't gonna drop till I say so. Till I say so. 'Cause I say